It all started off at a very young age for her with a sort of traumatic childhood. She'd been taking drugs from the age of 10. That was as a coping mechanism for her to deal with the domestic abuse that was going on in the household, and that was directed towards both her mother and her siblings. She ended up having a couple of children that were actually then adopted out to another family due to her drug addiction. So another big trauma in her life, to lose her children. She then met another partner and had a daughter, but unfortunately, here again, she suffered some domestic abuse whereby there was an awful lot of coercive control from her partner. He controlled her finances. He even purchased her drugs and put a tracker on the buggy to know where she was at all times. Her self-esteem was very low, no confidence, and a lot of trust issues. We're using a sort of trauma-informed approach towards her recovery, and that involves really understanding the trauma that she's experienced. We successfully appealed her PIP application, which was initially declined. So that helped her get a little bit more financial stability. So that was a success for us. We've got her a free bus pass to get her around town with her poorly leg. We do food bank referrals for her at times, but also in order to help empower her to look after herself, we're also trying to help her with sort of cookery skills and budgeting, so that eventually she can become a lot more independent. Julian House, as a lot of people will know, pre-COVID times, we were able to run a bike workshop. So she came along to the Basingstoke bike workshop and refurbished a bicycle, which she now still rides when she can, when her leg allows. So she's recently got herself a free PC, and she's joining online groups, both with her addiction work, with her addiction service, but also she recently completed an art group, an anxiety course. So that's kind of opened up lots of opportunities for her, and we're seeing some really good sort of progress with her. We've got some very positive news actually this week, that next week she's going to be assessed by a local actually supported living facility, because we feel at the moment that she's not yet ready to go into another private rental. She's still too vulnerable. She still needs the support. So we want to try and move her into supported living, carry on making progress until such time she can move safely into sort of independent living, where she's not going to be, hopefully the victim of cookering again.